Are you a local business? Would you like to win a $3,000 ad package from Win Television Toowoomba? We'll keep listening. Well, hello Toowoomba. Welcome to Talking Toowoomba, a podcast about what is happening in and around this great region. To those joining us for the first time, hello. And to our subscribers and regulars, thank you for your support. Please feel free to share our show to those who might be interested. This week, we celebrate the further easings of restrictions with a chat to a couple of ladies organising a Christmas in July networking event. Yes, with real people. Now, in news of the week, have you signed up for August the 3rd Sleep Out for Base Services Homeless for a Week program? Talking Toowoomba has. I will be there supporting the cause. So if you have a few spare dollars, I would love your support. It is a great cause. Links for donations in the show notes and on our website. There are lots of groups starting to meet up again as restrictions ease. So look out for your favourite business or social group and support their events. Our special day this week is also the comfiest day of the year. It's time to chuck on your PJs and raise money to support kids in foster care. Friday the 17th is National Pyjama Day, an annual event that aims to raise awareness and funds for the Pyjama Foundation's Love of Learning program, which empowers children in care to reach their full potential. Now let's get on with the show. Well, folks, we're slowly coming out of lockdown and small events are starting to happen again. We thought we would highlight a local event and put together by a couple of ladies who obviously are sick of Zoom meetings. Good morning, Terry and Jemay.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
I'm well, ladies. Now, tell me in a quick 30 seconds, individually, who you are and what you're about. Jemay?
So I'm Jemay. I am the managing director or the founder and owner of my own business, which is Social eBiz. And basically what I am is a social media and content manager and strategist. So I help businesses develop their social media strategies, their content plans, and I help manage those accounts for them.
All right. So, Terry, tell us a little bit about you.
So my name's Terry. I started my business a couple of years ago and I work with particularly mothers in business who are at that point in their world where they're really frustrated with the results that they're getting right now and want to change what's happening, whether it's across their life or their business, because if you've started your own business, then your business is your life anyway. So I help people to get clarity on what it is that they actually want, and I help them to start that process of change of bringing those results into their life. And my business is called 10,000 Dreams.
Okay, so how did this event come about, ladies, and why are we having this event, and what's it called?
It's Christmas in July networking event is the name of it. This is something, so I've been running regular networking events as a part of my business. For me, it's really important to build community because I'm a strong believer that the more that we build community together, the stronger relationships that we have with other businesses, the more we help each other to lift and to grow. So I started this networking stuff. Literally, actually, my first event was a year ago today, on the day that we're recording. And Christmas, well, why not Christmas in July? So it was initially put together. We started talking about this back in January, actually, I think. Is that right, Jemay? It's about January we first started talking about this one?
Actually, I think it might have been just a little bit after the actual Christmas one you did last year.
Yes. So I did a small business Christmas party back in December, and we started chatting then, and we started really planning in late January, early February, and then COVID came and, kissed us on the cheek, shall we say. We shelved the plans for a long time. When we learnt that the restrictions were starting to ease, we started putting plans in place to actually run this event. The event was originally going to be run this week, so we bumped it back so that we'd be in the next level of easing of restrictions. but it's all about bringing businesses together, celebrating the fact that we can be together again now, because as much as online is fantastic, face-to-face, in my opinion, is always going to be king. And so, yeah, it's all sort of come together, across a course of like a very bumpy few months, quite frankly. Did you want to add anything more to that, Jemay?
No, you're doing a fabulous job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so basically it's a networking event, but it's a bit of a networking event with a little bit of a difference because we're going to sit down and have dinner, aren't we?
Yes, we are. So we are putting on all the bells and whistles with this one. A drink on arrival. There are gift bags. There are prizes. It is a 2-course sit-down Christmas feast. So it is a traditional Christmas dinner. And yeah, so it is a fancy, I wouldn't say fancy dress, like it's a Christmas dress up event. So we do hope that people will dress up in their Christmas finest with potentially an ugly sweater, because there is a best dress prize as well.
I know as a kid when I was growing up, I always wanted to be able to celebrate Christmas in the winter, because that was what we saw in all the storybooks and the fairy tales, given that they all came from the Northern Hemisphere, and that just doesn't suit for us. And so to be able to celebrate Christmas in July and have a traditional Christmas feast and actually enjoy it because it's appropriate to our weather, that was a big draw card for me. And so I thought, well, let's share this around and let's make it something fun for everybody that wants to come along.
So tell us, who are your great sponsors?
I'll go first. We have the Win package, which is fantastic, phenomenal bit of media coverage, which is going to be beneficial for all the businesses that are going to be there. You are our table sponsor. And so you will be presenting a lovely little something secret on the night, which we will leave that for the night. It's a secret. Shh.
So the package that you took up, Shane, that was the Rudolph package. The Dasher package has been taken up by a new business in Toowoomba called the Row Team, who are a new real estate agency. It's a mother and daughter team who have just gotten started. Very, very excited. Like, I think their first day of trading was 1st of July. So they are very, very new. The Dasher package is essentially our drink sponsor. So when everybody arrives, you will receive a card which gives you a complimentary drink. So that's thank you to the Row Team. Jemay, would you like to talk about the Comet package?
Yes, the Comet package. So this sponsorship package was taken up by a good friend of mine, Melita. Melita owns Plush Skin Body and Beauty. She's a beauty therapist and a very good one, I have to say. I did do a treatment with her about a month ago because I'm getting that wintry, lovely, dried out skin, and she's made it sort of come. Can you tell, Shane? It just looks fabulous.
Look, I was just about to say, whilst we're having this chat, folks, we're able to see each other, and Jemay is just glowing.
I know. So Melita is taking up our Comet sponsorship package, and she will be presenting the Lucky Door prize. So she's actually contributing to that prize as well as a few other businesses and presenting that on the evening. So we're excited about that too.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the night will go, like from when you arrive until when you sit down to have dinner?
So when everyone arrives, they will be greeted by Terry and myself. When they enter the room, it will be a beautiful setup. We do have a event planner, Sharon.
From All Perfectly Planned.
Yeah, so she's helping us style the event. So it will be on a beautiful Christmas in July theme. And you will see that we have quite a few tray tables that will line the outside area of the room that will be specifically for businesses to decorate themselves and showcase what they offer.
When you arrive, you'll be greeted with this really big visual Christmas spectacular. And then when we first come in, it'll be quite relaxed. Like literally, we understand that there's a lot of people who'll be in the room who will have friends who are there that they may not have seen for months. So we want to give people the opportunity to just chat, socialise, get to know each other. We do have sponsors, yourselves, obviously, with Talking Toowoomba, as well as a couple of other big sponsors that will have an opportunity to present on the night.
Let's share it with everybody here on the podcast. Who's this sponsor that's coming on board and what are they offering?
So Win TV Network approached us, which I am like super excited about, and just to have them on board, but to have them approach us out of the blue was just mind-blowing. I loved it. They are offering a $3,000 package as a prize. So anyone who is there, I know, like blow your socks off. $3,000, like three with 3 zeros. That's like crazy. I'm so excited about it.
So that's a $3,000 airtime package with Win TV Network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anybody who's there can pop a business card per person coming through. That will be drawn on the night. There will be people from the Win Network there. They've also invited a media crew to come and film on the night as well. So, yeah, subject to availability, obviously.
We need to sort of just break out of these online Zoom, mundane, no contact type of situations that we've sort of been restricted to. So being actually able to just get out and not just get out and mingle, just get out and just be, I won't say loose, but, a little bit loose and have some fun.
Let the hair down is the term you're looking for. Let the hair down.
Yes.
Let the hair down.
That's the one. That's the one, because I don't know about you, but Zoom fatigue is very real for me, and I'm really keen to get out and see people in person.
Yeah, exactly, I agree. Now, just on that, the sponsorship packages, are they all gone? Are there any left?
We are completely sponsored out right now, and we are so excited about that. So the sponsorship packages themselves, we deliberately limited those so that the businesses who have chosen to invest and support us get as much exposure as they can. What we do have is 1 or 2 trade tables still available. So it's a space kind of like an expo table where you can decorate that as you choose and promote your business in that way. And then the other option for people who want to add to, in terms of promoting their business, would also be to add to the gift bags that we're offering to people. Whether you want to put in promo material, I've chosen to put in an actual gift that's going to go to each person who takes home one of these bags. But what you do is up to you. But there's options for that as well.
All right, so now we've got there's 120 tickets to be released for people to buy and come along.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get hold of these tickets to be able to come along to this great event, network with other businesses, and sit down and have a nice Christmas dinner in July?
So the best way to do that is you've got 2 avenues. Essentially, it's an Eventbrite link that they need to go through. So you can search for Christmas in July on Eventbrite and you should be able to find the event. The other way to find that would be if you go to the 10,000 Dreams Facebook page. There's an event within there and the Eventbrite link is a part of that event. So they're the 2 easiest ways to find us.
You can also find the event. If you go to my page, I've got it pinned at the top as well. So the link to the actual event, Facebook event. So if they click on that, they'll then see the Eventbrite ticket option.
We'll share your post on the Talking Toowoomba Facebook page. Anybody who's interested in coming along to this great event can easily find you either through our Facebook page or your own.
Thank you.
At this point, just to give people a heads up, anyone who wants to come along needs to commit and actually purchase the tickets by the 17th of July. The caterers, they need time to be able to prepare, make sure that they've got everything organised. And these people, they're kind of going from a standing, they're definitely starting from the back foot, shall we say, because of what's happening with their own business. So,
all right, so that's the go. Jump online, have a look at a Christmas in July event on Facebook. All right, Terry Jemay, look, thanks very much for coming on to the podcast. It was great to have you on, and we look forward to celebrating Christmas with you in July very soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
What's On's brought to you by the Toowoomba Regional Council. If you've been following the wonderful businesses at the Handmade Collective, well, this week marks the first rotation. So there is a new group of creatives to marvel over. So drop in to Clifford Gardens and have a look at the new businesses being showcased. Tuesday the 14th of July, the Entrepreneurs Breakfast is back on. First one since COVID hit. Strict numbers apply. On at the Park House Cafe at 7:15 a.m. See the Facebook event or Canvas Co-working for more details. Saturday the 18th of July, join Classic Kate at the opening of the Classic Beauty Salon No. 2 from 3 p.m. at the North Point Shopping Centre. The Orthodontics pop-up palette event is in its second week and on display at Grand Central Shopping Centre again this week. All funds raised going to the Darling Downs Health Mental Health Service. Markets. Remember the Toowoomba's Farmers Markets are on this Saturday from 8 a.m. under the windmills at Cobb & Co Museum. And on Sunday from 6 a.m, the Toowoomba PCYC Markets at the PCYC Toowoomba. And also on Sunday, the Queen's Park Markets at Frogs Hollow from 8 a.m. Well, that's it again for another week, and we can now get out and about and enjoy and support the many cafes, pubs and restaurants that are now allowed to welcome customers. Make sure you check with them about any restrictions or requirements. Enjoy your week, stay safe. I'm Shane. See you around, Toowoomba.